There we go. Boy, it's really pouring here. Sounds so good, feels so good. It's so much warmer than it was. There's some moisture in the air. Anyway, it's great to see you guys. Happy Christmas week or holiday week, depending on what you're celebrating. Whatever you're celebrating, I hope it's sacred, holy, and reverent, and you're giving yourself the time and the space that you need to decompress from all the demands and rigor of this time of year. I was meeting with my housemates last night, and they all have kids or grandkids, and I don't. And they were all talking about how the young ones have these new modern gift lists that they give. I remember making Christmas lists when I was a kid. You know, you'd scrawl them out on paper or something, and but nowadays the kids text you the list, and there are links to where to get everything to make it unbelievably easy. So why, why struggle with limitation when you can just ask for exactly what you want and give your grandparents or mom and dad a link exactly to the gift? It's brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. I'm so impressed with that. So I realize today is the day that I need to get a hold of all my precious nieces and nephews and make that essential contact with them. But anyway, today's Is There a Santa Claus? Virginia, is there a Santa Claus? And do you remember when, I don't know, when you got the news that there was no Santa Claus? I don't know, when is that usually for most kids? Somewhere between 5, 6, 7, but the hideous, rude awakening of, you know, reality begins to break down. There are questions that don't make sense. You're a physicist or a scientist child, and you realize just based on the speed of light limitation alone and various quantum realities that Santa ain't going to make it around the planet all in one night, and he's certainly not going to fit down my chimney, etc. So the myth breaks down. There is, well, here's what it is. Here's the reality that breaks down. There's no mystical, magical, cosmic loving force that's going to travel around the world and distribute love and goodies and presents to everyone in the world. There's no such thing. And rats. And isn't that also perhaps the beginning of the reality of our great metaphysical questioning in life? Is there really a God? Is there really an overarching, underlying, interpenetrating, loving higher power that is the very ground of being itself, that's both immanent and transcendent in reality and is available to all of us all the time in any given moment to make conscious contact with? Whew! That was a long description of new cosmic Santa Claus. Well, I'm here to tell you that yes, Virginia, if you remember the Natalie Wood movie, I bet you do, but there is a Santa Claus, and here's the best explanation. I'm not sure if I thought of this or somebody else did, but if somebody else thought of it, I liked it so much I'm going to purloin it for my own purpose, and that is, yes, there is a Santa Claus, and here's how it works. We're going to rename Santa Claus Cosmic Karma Conscious Claus, and up on top of our head, I think you guys know, well, how come the ancient painters painted a halo around our head? Well, we have a crown chakra. It's our crown chakra up here, and it's the place where the cosmic energy enters in. You see many paintings of spiritual artists, people who can see the astral plane, and they actually see a gigantic river of pure or oftentimes multicolored light gushing into the top of our head. And this is our crown chakra. It's our eighth chakra. It's the one on the very top. And these chakras continue in various levels up to, well, infinity. But on this plane of existence, this beautiful light and energy pours into our crown chakra. So our crown chakra actually, when it opens up, we might think of it as a chimney. Huh. It's a chimney. How does our crown chakra relate to a chimney? Well, I think that's a very good question. I'm glad the skeptics in the audience always throw out such questions. But if you unscrew your crown chakra, there's an opening in the top of our head. Well, what comes into this opening? Well, Santa Karma Conscious Claus comes down this opening and travels down our chimney flue. Now, the great yogis of antiquity, they saw this crown chakra, and they saw that it opened up and that prana, life force, light, poured down our inner chimney flue, except they saw it and they named it much more technically. They called our central chimney, they called it our Sushumna Nadi, N-A-D-I, not the kind of nadi of naughty and nice, which is certainly applicable this time of year, but the kind of nadi, N-A-D-I, that means great channel. And it's the one, we have thousands of channels all through our body, but this central one, our spinal column, even modern Western medicine acknowledges we have this great central cable that runs down our body that distributes nerve force, life force. But there's a far deeper kind of presence that cosmic karma Santa Conscious Claus, I'm going to have to really refine that name, delivers. But anyway, our chimney, our conscious contact opening opens up and prana, life force, enters in, goes down our chimney, our Sushumna Nadi, and guess what? Then it hits our ornaments, and our ornaments are, well, we have 7 of them. Isn't it funny how all the great world religions from all the great seers have recognized these great wheels or ornaments inside of our body? And we have starting from the bottom up, we have a red one, an orange one, a yellow one, a green one, a blue one, a purple one, and an infinitely colored one. Now, what are these wheels? Well, these are our Christmas tree. These are our ornaments. And this energy comes down our Sushumna Nadi and hits our Christmas ornaments, our chakras. Chakra also means wheel in Sanskrit. And this energy gets our ornaments spinning. And then this energy pours out through these various spinal centers and pushes out all the way into our body. And guess what Cosmic Karma Santa Conscious Claus delivers when the infinite prana goes down our chimney flue, Sushumna Nadi, hits our ornaments, our chakras, and then distributes this stuff through our body. Guess what that's called? Presence. Now, presence, I've discovered, is a word called a homophone. A homophone is a word that is spelled 2 different ways with different meaning. I forgot. Anyway, it's a homophone, and it distributes presence through our body. I think you get it. Presents, what your grandkids and maybe your kids want. But we, as adults, we want presence, presence, and we want this beautiful presence to flow through our body. So yes, Virginia, there is a cosmic karma conscious Santa Claus, and it's coming to everyone who, well, opens up their crown chakra. How do you do that? You meditate, you pray, and you get gifts, and certainly our nephews that are going and nieces that are going to get all these presents upcoming, they're going to be getting Amazon gift cards from me and whatever you're getting for them. But we all know the greatest gift of all is this glorious, eternal, overarching, underlying, interpenetrating, loving presence of joyful, euphoric being that is called Sat Chit Ananda, that Santa Cosma Karmic Claus delivers to each and every one. And kids, that's the real story of Christmas. It's about time it got out on the world wires, and it's good to know. Anyway, hope to see you guys tomorrow. We'll continue through Wednesday and enjoy opening up your crown chakra and letting in the presence. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, and you guys remember a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I went to Yosemite, and I think I sent you some pictures. All that has transmuted and manifested into a meditation retreat in April up in Yosemite. Can you do yoga? Yeah, you can if you want. But if you want to meditate and do yoga, or just meditate, or just eat food and ride horses. I left the flyer in the chat. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow.